How you doing, guys? Casper here from the Geek Home. Just a quick video about the way we're changing Yu-Gi-Oh events at the moment. So we are going back to doing events currently on Fridays and Sundays. So it's just with our time schedule and stuff that seems to work a bit better for us now because we're like increasing the amounts we're doing, and those were also always our usual sort of Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, Yu-Gi-Oh event days anyway. So we're going back to doing it on those days. So it will be on Fridays. We'll have a local tournament, locals tournament starting at 20 past, well, let's say 6:30. And then on Sundays we'll have a tournament starts at 11 o'clock. A few things, we're changing things quite a bit though. We're bringing the price down to 80 Rand because we're trying to make things a bit more attractive for new players. We're going to see some new players start playing Yu-Gi-Oh! That's why we have quite a few more like demo decks and stuff available in store and everything now. And in line with that, there's a few things we're doing. First of all, we're going to have some of these decks available to use in store. So you'll have one of these will just literally be available for you to use if you play in the tournament. So you'll pay 80 Rand for the tournament fee, and then you'll put down a 50 Rand deposit, which is a returned deposit. So once the tournament is done, you collect your prizes, you give in the deck, you get that deposit back, and for that deposit you'll basically get to use one of these decks. Just want to make it clear, you don't have to use one of these decks, so you don't have to do that. But if you don't have a deck, if you're a new player, you're starting out, you want to learn how the game works, this is a good opportunity and a good way to just learn how things works. You can try out some of these decks. We're going to be adding more of these every time there's a new structure deck. We can get new structure decks in, adding more to these, so there'll be more decks available for people to just try out. The 50 Rand deposits obviously just to have us to have security in terms of us, giving a deck to someone so that they don't disappear with the deck. But that's obviously returnable. And then at the end of the tournament, you get your prizes, you give back your deck, and then you get the 50 Rand deposit obviously returned to you. But yeah, so these are going to be available. A couple of different. There'll be more than just one of these available. There will be a couple available probably, and then we also will have some of the. These are actually not too bad, maybe not as good as structure deck, but we'll have some of the starter decks also available. You can probably use the legendary decks of Yugi and Kaiba, Yugi, Joey and Kaiba. Yugi, Kaiba and Joey, you can probably use those also if you really want to. I don't know how relevant they will be, but anyway, so yeah, so we're trying to make more focused for new players. We're probably going to do even events where we just use these. We will run some events once we have enough of varieties of these, where we literally run an event where you pay an X amount just to play an event. You get to use one of these decks, and the entire tournament is just people using structure decks, but different types of structure decks. We want to start doing events like that, make it a bit more player friendly. So the first event for this type is going to be where you're going to be able to use these, but not exclusively. Is going to be this Friday. It is, I believe, the 19th of April, and then on Sunday also the 21st of April. That's when this is going to start now, and this is going to be how our local type events work. And then we'll be doing an announcement once we do that type of structured event thing. Next weekend, I believe there is the premier events. It'll also be on Saturday. We'll probably see if not people might have people interested for doing something on Saturday, and then also on Sunday. So premier event is pretty much new set comes out. We'll publish the exact details for that. It'll probably be a little bit more than 80 Rand, but then you get more boosters. You'll get return in terms of boosters when you're paying for that. It works a bit differently. But yeah, these will also be available to use for that. Like I said, trying to make things much more new player friendly. So if you have friends, you don't have decks, or you know about people who don't have decks, you just want to come and try out, bring your friends, whatever, we will have decks available. Plus that 80 Rand you pay for the event, you'll get at least a booster back in terms of playing in the event. So that's just your prize you basically get. So you're paying less than what a booster actually costs in a play event because it's now 80 Rand. And then there will be more prizes up for grabs. We're putting in for the winner now. We're going to be putting for the next few events, putting in 6 OTS packs, which is an incredibly good deal. But it's part of us in trying to entice more people to get into it, more people to want to play. So it's a nice return with regards to that also. And yeah, like I said, keep an eye out for these types of events. It's what we want to start trying to do. Once we have enough of these, we might even start a consistent, like, structured event thing, just to get new people to actually want to sort of get into the game, get interested into it. I think that's a pretty interesting way to do it. So yeah, I just want to thank you. Please check out, if you're not on our WhatsApp group, you can send us a WhatsApp. Just check on our website, geekgame.co.za. All of these things are available. We have lots of Yu-Gi-Oh products available, and your number is there, which you can send a WhatsApp to if you want to join our Yu-Gi-Oh WhatsApp group. And we also, if you go on the events link, which is under the menu, and then go under events, you'll find that all the events are listed there, which we are currently coming up to, like the end of May pretty much, which we're running. So yeah, go and check that out, and then you know what's happening, and then you can come and join us for some Yu-Gi-Oh. So yeah, I want to thank everyone for joining us for this video, and please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers.